Ever since I was a small boy myself, Harry Belafonte has been one big hero. I'm trying to live up to my own adulation of this massive singer from the West Indies, Harry Belafonte, the legend, by whose name and by whose voice and by whose music many of us have actually tried to understand and appreciate the West Indian English songs by Harry Belafonte.
And at the age of 7, it is very difficult to exert your individuality.
In this song, Harry is an apparent interlude with his dad. Makes sense if you listen to the lyrics carefully, that this journey is something that most of us might have lived through, at least in our mental makeup, in wanting to ask our respective dads exactly what were the details of the birds and the bees and the boys and the girls. Harry Belafonte, ladies and gentlemen, a god of music, walking the West Indian shores.
I said, Father, tell me the story about man and woman, man to man. I was 7. He got that glazed look over his eyes, and I realized then and there I had to rephrase the question. So I turned back to him and I said, Father, same fellow, tell me the story about...
And I truly hope, in my own role of father play, I might have been able to answer the question put up by my own son, the birds and the bees. Listen well. When I was a lad, just 3'3", certain questions occurred to me. So I asked my father quite seriously to tell me the story about the bird and bee. He stammered and he stuttered pathetically, and this is what he said to me. He said, the woman Piaba and the man Piaba and the nun called the lemon grass. And the face scratch. Got it? I didn't. At that time, no. It was clear as mud, but it covered the ground, and the confusion made me brain go round. Went around and asked a good friend of mine, known to the world as Albert Einstein. He said, son, from the beginning of time and creativity, there existed the force of relativity. Pi squared minus 10 is rooted only when the solar system in 1 light year make the hydrogen planetarium disappear.
So if Mount Everest
doesn't hold one positive that it would prove. And the face scratch. I hold Albert in an extreme awe too, but it was confusing. But it covered the ground. Confusion made me brain go round. Grabbed a boat and went abroad, and bade on Germany a Sigmund Freud. No, he said, son, from your sad face remove the grouch, put the body upon the couch. I can see from your frustration
and you rat
a neurotic sublimation, love and hate, psychosomatic, you're Rorschach show, you're parapathetic. It all started with a broken sibling in the words of the famous Rudyard Kipling. Aha! It's a Piaba, dan the Kallan's crush, and his famous granny scratch. When I travel far, I travel wide, and I don't even have myself apart. I got one, by the way. All the great men upon this earth have confused me since my birth, all of them put together. Land and over sea, trying to find answer for the burden be. But now I'm 63, I found down, you see. Human Piaba, and Gola Kallan grass, Lily Road, Kalli Road, and the famous scratch. Oh, the famous scratch. And what an ovation. Viva the legend, Harry BELAFONTE.